All right, mamas out there. So last week we worked on more of a push position, strengthening your upper body with a push-up. Now we're working on a pull position and strengthening your body with the back and shoulders workout. I say shoulders because we naturally work our shoulders as we work our back. But I'll start you in a warm-up position. All the exercises are going to be without weight, and then I'll slowly progress weight, and then I'll increase a TRX, and I'll do a pull-up. So whatever you have, you can just continue to watch till the end or not. But I'm going to start you with a cat and cow position and warm up. So make sure you round that back, open up those shoulder blades, separate them, make sure that your shoulders are right on top of your wrists, and you're dipping down, trying to get your shoulder blades together. Notice I'm not arching my back. I'm keeping that core engaged because I just want to work that upper body and engage my core. Nice and big, and then close those shoulder blades up as much as you can. Good. We're going to work with that 10 repetitions all the way down, all the way back. Keeping your arms straight, whatever it is. Don't let those elbows bend because that means you're using more of those triceps. I don't want to do anything here except more of your core. All the way down, all the way up. All right, 10 repetitions of those is a good set. And I'm gonna do these as like a circuit this time, just to make sure one of these are gonna work. The other one I'm gonna have you do is put your hands on your knees and bring them back together and then open them up. So you don't have your body weight over you this time. You're bringing them together, shoulder blades together, and opening up. Notice I'm not going up. I'm really working on this front to back motion, forward and back. If you're breastfeeding or have been a mom or sit down for a long period of time, you're gonna be more in that protracted shoulder girdle. So we're working on the retraction, but actually trying to exaggerate that movement. So this one as well is going to be, this one I think you can work anywhere between 10 to 15. The last exercise, I say 10 because I don't want it to, I don't want your wrists to kind of get in the way, and that tends to happen with a lot of people. So just work on this one with more repetitions, popping that chest out, bringing those shoulder blades together, keeping them down away from your ears. Hands on your thighs or just open. You can also do it in this position where you're bringing your shoulder blades together. That's another one. And again, it's just this motion. It's in this plane, more of the front to back plane. All right, so 15 repetitions on that one. And then it's going to be the wall exercises where your hands and your head, your butt are touching the wall, and you're going up and then coming back down. Good. And on this one, it's more of a lateral position because your shoulder blades are opening up and then they're coming back together. We're opening that chest out again. Do a check-in when you're in that up position. Make sure you're not arching your back. Make sure you keep that nice and flat. It's really challenging on the wall because you can actually feel yourself touch and your chest might be sunken. So make sure you keep that kind of open. Okay? And on this one I say 10 because it takes a lot of concentration for you to open up your chest and then go from there. The next one I'm going to have you do is a regular Cobra. So in that Cobra position, you're actually on your belly and you're bringing your shoulder blades together. So I'm going to use a bolster just to kind of engage more of that core and have that even out. So arms go out, tuck the hips under. Make sure you're not arching your back. Bring your arms neutral with your neck and bring your arms down, elbows, leading with your elbows. So again, your shoulder blades are opening up, but gravity wants to bring you down. So we're going to switch this position. So we work against gravity and really work on pinching those shoulder blades together, keeping your feet somewhat together. Your arms are going to be your weight on this one. And then you can work your way up. If you can do 3 solid sets of 15 and it's not challenging anymore, then I want you to add some weight. So what I have here is the 2-pound dumbbells that you can add. Start adding some weight. I don't care, you can also use a soup can. Bring those down and back, neutral with your neck, and then back. As the weight gets more challenging, your repetitions are going to get lower. So when you don't have any weight, you're just trying to get that mind to muscle communication, it's going to be 15. And when you do have weight, then you'll add a little bit more of that, fewer reps because it's more challenging. All right, I'm going to give you a bonus round. So now if you do have weight and you can sustain that hold and your planks are getting easier, then what I'm going to have you do is come up into a renegade row. So that just means you're in a plank position, abs are in, hands are directly underneath you, and you're going to bring those elbows back without moving your hips as much. So really squeeze those glutes. You got it? And that's a renegade row. And you can make it more challenging by adding more weight. But the goal on this one is to keep your shoulder blades along your ribs, so you're really working the back. So it starts to get more challenging and unstable. That's my goal. Okay, and then if you have access to, you can engage more of the TRX. So I'm gonna bring the TRX over here, and I am gonna have you in this position. Here is the TRX. You're gonna walk down to as challenging as you can get it, but you wanna maintain that neutral spine. You're gonna bring your shoulder blades, chest up together, and nice and neutral, all right? Make sure your form is good. I don't want you to lead with your back. That's gotta be neutral. I want you to lead with your chest. And this is a regular reverse pull-up. So it's more of a reverse row, not a pull-up, sorry. Reverse row because you're trying to stay flat and your shoulder blades are coming together. On a pull-up position, you're actually butt down and your lats are doing more of the work, right? And the legs just kind of help you. It's more challenging for women to work on their upper body. So these are challenging. I don't want you to use your legs though. I'd rather have you walk down or walk back if you need to. That makes it a little bit more challenging, or easier as you walk back, more challenging as you walk forward. All right, that's gonna be the pull-ups. And then if you have your 10-pound dumbbells, I'd like you to use those for bent over rows. So you can do this standing and you can do this in a seated position. All right, I'm just gonna show you a regular bent over row. You do wanna make sure you hinge back. Stay nice and low, weight is on your heels, soften your knees so you're not working that much, and you're bringing your elbows behind towards your hips. So notice my posture has to come out here. You don't want to let your shoulders round forward. You're working your arms, you're not working your back at that point. So bring those elbows back behind you. Pinch the shoulder blades together. And then work on doing a good 12 to 15 repetitions on this one. If your lower back feels it, go down. I would definitely go down to your knees and just kind of start at that position. That might be a little bit easier, or do a single arm like we did for your full body. It's a little bit easier too on your back because it's going to get taxed. But hopefully you've been working on that with your core and then your posture. Then making sure you stretch, make sure you stretch out your chest. That'll really help you. Another exercise that you can do is pull-ups, but I'm going to change the angle for you right now. Okay. And the last exercise I'm going to give you is going to be a pull-up. And I know it's a little bit advanced, but some of you are ready for that. So what I like to do is I have a pull-up bar. You can get one of these and put it in between your doors. This is the perfect time now to work out at home. You're going to thread that through. You're going to bring it through. I get these assisted pull-up bands on Amazon. Those are the best. And the bands, the thinner they are, the less assistance you are. The thicker they are, the more assistance you have. So what I want you to do is I want you to thread your foot through. You're gonna hold on to whatever grip. I tend to work more of the wider grip because it's more challenging and it hits your lats a little bit more. But there's exercises that you can do wide or narrow, and you'll see that on your workout. Either narrow grip is here, right? You're just trying to pull your body through, keep your core engaged, so there's no swinging, go as high as you can. And here's a wide grip. And again, it's just as many as you can do, and we're shooting for 3 to 4 sets. All right, bring your foot forward and up, and then pass your chin and come back down. Nice and easy. Control it. The slower you go, the more muscles you'll recruit. I mean, I always think it's a great goal for women to be able to do a pull-up. You just feel like a badass. All right, so I hope this helps you. Start wherever you need to. I would say pick 3 to 4 of the exercises. It depends on like the time frame that you have too. And then you can go from there. So let me know if you have any questions. I am here to help and support you in your journey to get fit after having baby and in the midst of everything that's going on. I know it's challenging. All right, so email me, let me know how you're doing, and then we'll do a checkup via FaceTime or whatever you need, okay?